What's popping, y'all? So we back from Atlanta. Well, actually from Spartanburg, South Carolina. But you know, with Atlanta, associated with Atlanta, as far as with this video or whatever. And we getting ready to get into it. This is episode 2. Okay, so the episode began with Jocelyn. She met up with Stevie. And she's basically, she basically going to talk down and sit down next to Stevie because she's basically going to find out why, he denied her baby and everything. So, Stevie was just like, yo, what's up? What's up, Jocelyn? What's popping, And Jocelyn, she's like, look, Stevie, I ain't here for this most. I ain't here for nothing else. I just want to know why you deny my baby. Because you're the only person I've been with, your only baby dad I've been with. Stevie J was just like, look, Jocelyn have been a part of my life for like 6 years. Before a few months or whatever, for a while, I think he said leading up to a year, they didn't have like really any communication or whatever. Then all of a sudden she wound up pregnant. But as we learned from last season reunion, I believe they had met up or whatever, and some things went down in the paint. And obviously the baby was conceived then whenever they had their last little meeting or whatever before they like officially broke it off or whatever. So she was just like, it don't make no sense. Like, I done told you, like, you are my baby daddy and that's just what it is. And Stevie J was just like, I don't know. I mean, I still care about you, but we need to do that good old fraternity. And she was just like, okay, whatever, but just know that I'm going to Florida. I'm moving that baby to Florida. And Steve was just like, "What? You going to Florida?" She was like, "Yeah, I'm going to Florida. This is my family. This is my family. I have a support system in Florida. I'm not having my baby in Atlanta. I'm not having my baby in Atlanta." Um, so Stevie was just like, "What? You're not having a baby in Atlanta? But this is where I stay." And he didn't give a damn. So there you go. So moving on from that scene, I guess we'll get a little bit more into Jocelyn and Stevie's moment. Later on in the season. But in real life, she's had the baby. The baby is a few months old now. Anyway, so after that, we have Jasmine. She, Jasmine is the girl that claims that Kurt is the father of her 4 month old. I believe it's a little boy. I believe. So anyway, she goes into her apartment or whatever she's staying, and we sees Rod. Now Rod is the guy who went to jail for money laundering. I guess that's associated with drugs or scamming people out of money, doing that whole Apollo Nida thing from the Housewives, darling, Phaedra husband, or ex-husband, I should say. Whatever the hell he was doing, it was shiesty, and his ass got caught for it. How about that? So we meet him, and as soon as I see him, he gives me security guard tees. He gives me who does he give me? He gave me a little bit of Ving Rhames tees. Um, he gives me a little bit of Michael Clark Duncan tease. God rest his soul. Um, he gives me that kind of tease, real cop, just an asshole type tease. That's what he gives me. Not saying that Michael Clark Duncan and Ving Rhames are assholes in real life. I'm just saying they've played a lot of asshole type, people on movies and stuff, and real aggressive and just real thuggish, that type of. Anyway, y'all know what I'm trying to say. So we meet Rod, and he's basically talking. And he was just like, yeah, Kirk, I don't blame. Well, in a way, I do blame Jazz for the things that she did or whatever. But Kirk done been over here. He done took pictures with the baby and all that kind of stuff. He's sitting over there, denying the baby. And Jasmine tells Rod all the shit that happened, within the club. How Kirk came in and how she basically told strangers that Kirk Frost was her baby daddy. In which, girl, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you telling once you tell Karlie read something, you're basically telling the whole Atlanta. So just expect for it to get out. And Rob was just like, well, I mean, I don't know what you expected. Of course, he was going to deny the baby. You stupid as hell for telling strangers your business, yada yada. I low key think this whole storyline with the Jasmine, Rod, Rashida, Kirk, I do. There is a baby, I believe, and I do believe that Rashida Ben knew about this little baby way before the show. I think this is a scheme that Rashida and Kirk automatically knew about, but they just didn't tell the other cast members. So it's like a shock for them. But I think Rashida already damn knew about this whole baby situation and all that. But apparently to this day, I believe she's still with Kirk. So what does it matter? Same thing with Lemonade album. You putting this whole thing out. that Jay Z allegedly cheated on you, Beyonce, and all this kind of stuff. But look, you still with him, and now you having his twins. So I mean, what does it matter now? And that happened like a few years ago. So y'all obviously stuck it out or worked it out if it was real, because a lot of artists just do things for publicity and just to stir up some drama to sell records, like Usher did on the Confessions, legendary album, by the way. It worked and it works, But I'm just saying, like, so who knows, darling? Whatever. We'll just play along. How about that? So that was pretty much that scene, and they was just like, yeah, it's just damn crazy the whole situation, and whatever. Okay, so we're moving on right along to Tommy. Child, Tommy's out of jail. She's dipping it and doing it. I believe she's going over her mama house or her house, but her mom is there with her kids or whatever because she has two daughters. And Tommy and her mother did not get along. They have similar issues, similar personalities, similar drinking habits, and they don't necessarily, get along. Clearly, you can tell how they act towards each other. And Tommy was kind of smart mouth and aggressive with her mom from the back. So of course that made her mom aggressive. The bail bondsman came in, who apparently has bonded Tommy and her mother out of jail many times. So they just start getting up and arguing with each other. Tommy, I don't give a fuck about you, hoe, and you ain't shit. And the woman talking about, I'm your mother, bitch, hoe. I'm your mother, slut, trick, bitch, dyke, and all this other shit. And I was just like, oh, child, I could never talk to Sandra King like that. That's my mother's name. I can never talk to my mother like that. Oh my god! Like I just believe in karma and oh child. But it's just that. But obviously, her mom was a young mom. Apparently Tommy said that she had to raise herself. She was in and out of foster care. So it's a lot of backstory that we don't know about Tommy, her siblings, and their parents. So I would love to get to know a little bit more, about that, to find out why Tommy is the way that she is. But it's very unfortunate. Speaking to your parents that way, like, girl, you ain't gonna have no good luck like that, but whatever. So let's see. Let's get Tommy out the way. A little later on, Tommy met up with KK, that shoplifting lady. She still got them long weaves to the ass. She looks her best with her long black hair. I will say that, instead of those other K Michelle wigs that she be trying out every other day. She still has that little dead dog. I still really didn't see it move, but whatever. We'll just say the dog is alive. And KK is doing a photo shoot for what magazine? I don't know. Shoplifters Inc. or whatever the fuck, I don't know. But anyway, so they're sitting down and talking, and Tommy had on this badass blonde wig. I mean, bad in a bad way. The wig was trash, but whatever. Tommy's just all over the place. She's talking to KK. She immediately starts to cry. Tommy's missing her call, and Tommy shouldn't be on reality television. I mean, she's good reality television, TV, because she's just a whole mess in herself, but she should be an actress, Tommy, because being able to cry on command is a talent, and she'll be great as an actor. I really do think so. Um, so especially like some kind of hip hop movie or whatever, she'll be golden. Living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden. I'm taking my freedom. Yes. Y'all let me know what this is so obvious though. But anyway, y'all let me know what artist sings that song and what is the name of the song. Well, I just said the name of the song. Scratch the name of the song. Just tell me the artist to sing the song and I'll give you a shout out in next week's review. How about that? So anyway. So anyway, um she's talking to KK, and KK was just like, look, both you and your mammy crazy. Both you and your mammy got issues. Both you and your mammy drunks. Both you and your mammy hookers. And both you and your mammy need to work with each other to help it out and work with these kids, okay? Her grandkids and your kids. Y'all need to, you just need to back away from her. Y'all both got issues. Y'all both mental. And, I mean, it is what it is. I have my own issues. I can't even see my own son, Scrap. Y'all know Scrap used to go with Tommy. I can't even see Scrap because I'm a criminal or whatever. They won't even let me back there to touch my son hand through the mirror. So, through the glass. So, upon the glass, child. So yeah. So it's just a mess at that whole moment. Child, Mama D is just as crazy as four ducks on the roof. Like I cannot. Mama D in the middle of the street fucking it up in Atlanta, in downtown Atlanta. First I do my lips, lashes, brows. Can't forget about my edges, heels, or the flats, or the motherfucking wedges. In that order, 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 in that order. I look good, smell good. Mama D was fucking when I tell y'all I live for Mama D, I didn't like her at first, but as the seasons progressed, she's gotten a lot better with being all in and out of Scrappy's business and stuff. I don't, what's the reason why I didn't like Mama D? I just thought she was extra and just crazy and dramatic and looked like Vampire in Brooklyn and all that kind of stuff. Um, as the season went on, Mama D somehow became more likable. But I love her now. Plus, she needs to keep that short haircut on her. That's fierce. She looks a whole lot better with short hair. It's age appropriate, suits her face well. Um, so I love it. But anyway, Mama D is in the Soul Train line, fucking it up in the middle of the street downtown Atlanta, like I said. And we got Ernest on the side or whatever. She's still with old broke down ass Ernest chair. And they sit down and have a conversation. Ernest tells her that his mama, Betsy, Betsy or Bussy, whatever that lady name is, um, that she is coming down to from South Beach, Florida, and she's coming down to Palm Springs, whatever the hell. She's coming down to basically move to Atlanta. And Mama D has a issue with Ernest's mother because she nags him too much and always calls and all this kind of stuff. And which is interesting because later on in the episode, Scrappy and Mama D had a conversation, and Scrappy was just like, "Ain't this the pot calling the kettle black? Like, did you not do all this shit to me and the Bam and me and the Erica and all that kind of stuff? Like, didn't you do that?" And she was just like, "Look, I mean, yeah, I did it, but it's a different situation because it's me." Ah. So Mama D's not feeling Betsy or Bussy coming down and chilling with the people in Atlanta. Scrap also tells his mother that him and the Bam ain't working out because it's just difficult and it's just a whole lot that's going on, and they just haven't worked through their issues, and Bambi don't trust him and all that kind of. Do you blame her? And all this kind of. I always like Bambi. I always like Bambi because I felt like Bambi was a don't start no shit, don't be no shit type of person. She don't start shit with people or anything like that, but she's just very ride or die for her best friend, which is Tammy. And she won't don't start shit, but she'll finish it. Like I like people like that who don't go out of their way to like mess with people or bully people or any of that. But if you're messing with them or messing with somebody they love, that's when they come and get you. And so I feel that, like I understand that. Anyway, so the Bambi don't trust Scrappy, and Baba D, she was just like, it's taking me so long to get used to the Bam and the hooves. But now that I'm used to it, she finna get out the palace. Like, that's not gonna happen. So, obviously, Mama D has grown a little close to Bambi throughout the years. And so, it's unfortunate. Because I know they were engaged or whatever. So, I guess they're not getting married or so. That's really messed up. It really is. I really like Bambi and Scrappy together. More so than Scrappy and Erica. Um, so let's just finish them out the way. So we have Betsy. I believe her name is Betsy. Betsy Bussy, whatever. Which is Ernest's mother. She comes in, looks just like Ernest. Ernest with a wig on, looks just like Ernest. It's crazy. But anyway, she comes in. She on a nice outfit though. She comes in with Ernest, and they sit down and talk and have a conversation. And here come Mama D. Mama D was sharp now. Then here comes Scrappy. Mama D, the first thing she sat down and said to the lady was, "So I heard you moving to Atlanta. Why?" And she was just like, "Oh, I can't move to Atlanta." And Mama D was just like, I just don't appreciate how you calling my man and all that kind of stuff. I don't appreciate all that. And the lady was just like, first of all, I don't care what you appreciate. That's my son and all that kind of stuff, which I agree. Ernest is old, and so obviously his mother is a lot older. Like she need things like Mama D fall back. Like chill out. That's that man's mama. She's not interfering that damn much, I'm sure. And I'm sure y'all wasn't hitting on shit way before this lady even came into the picture. So, I mean, hell, she's not the reason why y'all relationship ain't shit. Hell, or apparently why his dick don't work like you claim it don't. So hell. Anyway, so Ernest talks to Scrappy a little bit. Scrappy explains, yeah, me and Baby having our issues, and I kind of miss her and all that kind of stuff. And but he didn't get really deep into the detail or whatever of what's going on. We'll figure that out as the season go on, I'm sure. Um, so Mama D in true Mama D fashion, she gets up. She has a little tote bag, child. She has some items in it that she wants to give Ernest and his mother. She brings out, I believe, a onesie. Um, what the hell the onesie say? It said trade or trick.com or some shit. She pulls out a pamper and a bottle or some shit talking about, and here's your baby and you can take them. And they just all laughed as she walked out. Mama D is a true fucking character. She truly is. Okay, so we're done with all of them. Let's move on to Karlie Red. Karlie Red, child. She meets up with Jasmine because she's making this her business. As Karlie Red says, she hate to be in the middle of this. She hate to bring Rashida this drama, but that is her friend, so she feels obligated to do so. Okay, we'll go with that, Karlie. So Karlie comes out in her whole nasty cape. Karlie was sharp. She was sharp. Boots. Karlie was down. Karlie was snatched. She was. And they sat on that damn brick wall or stone wall, getting that nice beige outfit all dirty. And Jasmine started to tell her the details, and she was just like, "So what's going on, and what's with Kurt?" Jasmine goes on to tell Karlie that her and Kurt met in a strip club. She was a stripper, and one thing led to another, basically, and they've been messing around. And she stays below Rashida and Kurt in a little apartment or condo. Little moment. Kurt had been taking care of the kid, and she shows Karlie text messages from Kurt. She shows pictures on her phone and a video. Karlie Red ass done fell out in the dirt. Once again, she loved to fall on the ground. It was so funny when she was telling her that her ass just fell on over. I'm like, I'm so sick of her messing up these nice ass outfits. Karlie is a hot damn mess, and it's hilarious. It really, really is. Karlie just couldn't believe it, and she was just like, I just don't even know what to say. Karlie and her confessionals, I went there expecting, not to hear anything to say, all this is just a joke or some shit, but this girl got legit proof. On the meanwhile, on the other side of town, Rod, Mimi's ex, and Jasmine's current, fresh out of jail for money laundering, he meets up with Young Jock. Now, Rod and Young Jock, they knew each other previously before he went to jail. Somehow or another, he worked with Jock music-wise. And so they're talking and having their moments. And Rod was just like, yeah, this Kurt dude, just real messy, real sloppy with it. He, got my girl and was messing around with her. He's been with the baby. I've seen him with the baby and all that kind of stuff. And he promoting her around and all that kind of stuff, low key. And obviously everybody knows that he's married to the boss, Rashida, as we know, and the Queen of Atlanta. And it's just damn crazy. Like he's just all out in the open and doing all kind of messy, sloppy shit. Jock just couldn't believe it. Kirk is one of his best friends. He was just like, I just can't believe this. Like, I don't know what to do with this situation. And Rob was just like, you do with it whatever the hell you want to do with it. Jock still sitting there in the confessionals. Oh, I still don't believe it and all this kind of shit. Stupidness, pure stupidness. It's funny how some men don't want, like, some men don't like females like girlfriends because they feel like they put shit in their head, or they hold secrets for them and all that kind of stuff, but men do the same thing. So I mean, what's the big deal? So that was a mess and that was crazy. Let's see. um I think I've talked about everything. Except for two things, I believe. So Stevie J, he comes home. He trying to figure out what the hell is going on. You know, his shoes and belts and tampons and shit all over the steps, and he's just like, "What the hell's going on?" A little doggy shit over here. You know, a little kibbles and bits over here. Some weave all on in the kitchen floor. Now, who gonna clean this shit up? You feel me? And he was just like, "I know Savannah ass is there." Savannah is his second oldest daughter, I believe. And you know, if you know Savannah, you met Stevie has his kids on his own little show, which was called first one was Stevie and Jocelyn, and then that one the next one was I forgot the name of the show. Y'all let me know in the comments the name of the show of Stevie Jordan's own solo show on VH1. Not the one with Jocelyn, but his recent one. Is it Stevie's Back or Leave It to Stevie? That was it. Leave It to Stevie. Which is a cute name. And you know, we met him and all his kids and all that kind of stuff. He got at least 6 or 7 kids, Stevie J, including Jocelyn's baby. So Savannah, she done signed up for online school. She was actually going to school physically, but now she's doing online school, child. And she done moved her damn best friend there. She's sitting there eating chips and talking about what's up, Mr. Stevie, and all that kind of shit. And I was just like, if this ain't some hood rat shit here. Savannah is 18. She's cute. Um, all Stevie kids are cute. They look like him though. They all look just like him. It's crazy. He got some strong genes. So Stevie, of course, he's not gonna put his daughter out. But he's just wondering why she just up and dip and left. Obviously, her and her mother's not getting along, so we're probably her mother will probably appear later on in the season, and you know we'll get to know the real reason why Savannah is there. Why she just jumped ship and automatically moved in with her father. She probably didn't want to listen to her mama rules and stuff, and then she, you know, now at her crazy ass daddy house. But there's so much shit going on with Jocelyn right now. Stevie don't want anybody there in case Jocelyn come over showing out and all that kind of stuff, which I agree because it could be a sticky situation if Savannah, because she kind of got a smart mouth, if Savannah end up coming over there, is over there, and then Jocelyn comes and they get into an argument, because of course Stevie's gonna take care of his daughter and have her back, but Jocelyn also has his possible unborn child, which, as we know now, is actually his child. So anyway, it's just gonna be a little mess with that, a little tickle tassel. We'll see if Jocelyn throws some and if Savannah throws some back. Hey. So the last scene was Rashida and Kirk. These people. Rashida and her blue lipstick. Oh well, no, she actually she met up with Karlie Red first, and you know they're just sitting there talking, and Karlie Red was just like, you know, I know you didn't want to meet with me. I know it's been hard, you know, meeting with you and everything, you know, getting with you or whatever. And I mean, the girl's telling the truth. She showed me video proof and all that kind of stuff. Rashid was just like, she just couldn't believe it. She started to cry. Then they cut to the camera and Karlie Red starts to cry, showing her age. And I was just like, look at this foolishness here. So anyway, Rashida took it back to Kirk, and Kirk was just like, you know, I mean, you know, Kurt's same just reaction, just I don't give a fuck about nothing. Rashid was just like, I just don't know what to believe, and you know, Karlie Red actually said that she had proof and everything. So if this shit is true, it's on and popping, and pretty much that was the end of this episode. So you know, I can't wait till this whole Kirk and Rashida thing unfold completely, and you know, it's just gonna be a mess, and it's just quite sad. And if this shit is fake, and which I believe that it is, it's look at what people will do for a storyline just to remain on a show, on a ratchet show. Like, this child, Illuminati, do 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 do, bow. Mr. Chalaki on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, tell some folks about me, child. Um, what else? Chase King was here on Facebook. At It's King's World on Instagram and Twitter. At It's King's World 89 on Snapchat. All my social media moments will be in the bottom bar below. Check me out. Make sure you guys let me know about what song I was singing earlier in this review, and I'll give you a shout out next week's review. Remember, that's pretty much it. I'll see y'all later. probably on my Real Housewives of Atlanta review. I have to do that one, so stay tuned for that. And whatever else is coming up, child, that I can do. How about that? All right. See you guys later. Bye.